Hey, what's going on, guys? Back for another one. So, game's about to kick off in about 15 minutes. So, I just got a couple of questions here. Who will step up for the Rams? 3 wide receivers. I think it would be Jordan Whittington, but we will not know. It's kind of like an up and down. Who will step up in Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp's absence? Will Josh Allen bounce back and have a good game? Will Lamar Jackson still struggle? Will there be a lot more injuries this week? Who will be the Cowboys' main running back this week? As well as, will Derrick Henry have a big day? That's something that we got to look forward to. And then will J.K. Dobbins continue his hot streak that he's on? As well as the early season MVP in Alvin Kamara. What will Patrick Mahomes do without Pacheco? Will Anthony Richardson bounce back since Joshua Downs is now active? Is Zamir White going to get 20 carries against the Carolina Panthers? What do we expect from Tyreek Hill with no Tua? Next week we're going to talk about some trades, but real quick we're going to go into who you should play over the other guy. Okay, so Derek Carr versus Philly or Sam Darnold versus Houston. Give me Derek Carr. Trevor Lawrence versus Buffalo or Deshaun Watson versus the New York Giants. I don't like either one of them, but I take Watson in that one. Geno Smith versus the Miami Dolphins versus Dak Prescott against the Baltimore Ravens. I say Geno Smith against Miami. Zamir White versus Carolina or Cam Akers versus Minnesota. I will take Zamir White. Javonte Williams versus Tampa Bay versus Carson Steele versus Atlanta. I'm going to take Javonte Williams in that one. Rico Dowdle versus the Baltimore Ravens versus Bucky Irving versus Denver Broncos. I'm going to take Bucky Irving in that one. And then our wide receivers, it's going to be Michael Pittman versus the Chicago Bears versus JSN against the Miami Dolphins. I'm going to take JSN in that one. Rashid Shaheed against the Philadelphia Eagles or George Pickens against the Los Angeles Chargers. I'm going to take Pickens in that one. Terry McLaurin versus the Cincinnati Bengals or Brian Thomas versus the Buffalo Bills. Give me Terry McLaurin against the Bengals. Jawan Jennings versus the Los Angeles Rams or Quentin Johnson versus Pittsburgh. I'm going to take Jawan Jennings versus the Rams. Rome Odunze versus Indianapolis Colts or DeAndre Hopkins versus the Green Bay Packers. Give me Rome Odunze in that one. It is a little bit close. Tank Dell versus the Minnesota Vikings or Christian Kirk versus the Buffalo Bills. Give me a big game from Tank Dell and not so much one from Kirk Cousins or Christian Kirk. And then my tight ends is going to be Dalton Kincaid versus Jacksonville or Brock Bowers versus Carolina. Brock Bowers all the way. Isaiah Likely versus the Dallas Cowboys or Kobe Parkinson versus San Francisco. I like Parkinson a little bit better this week. And then kicker of the week, Chase McLaughlin. And then for defense, Tampa Bay versus Carolina. So good luck, guys. See you guys later.